Hi, I'm Callie, and I'm going to be discussing the reality of online schooling. So, in the United States, the average person spends from 15 to 29% of their life in school. This time is spent building knowledge, skills, and experience to help one in both their future careers and overall life. Over the past couple years, online schooling has become of great popularity among schooling districts. The rise has brought upon the debate about whether online schooling is a viable alternate option to traditional schooling. When analyzing the facts, it is clear to see that online schooling lacks aspects that one can only receive in traditional schooling. After the hit of the COVID-19 pandemic, the majority of schools went online, bringing an obstacle no one anticipated. Each one of you are most likely experiencing online school to some degree, whether it's in one or all of your classes. Today, I will discuss the effects online schooling has on adolescents' learning, mental health, social skills, and their futures. When it comes to deciding whether to enroll in online school or traditional schooling, there are a lot of factors to evaluate. One of the major aspects of online learning that traditional schooling doesn't provide is that it offers some flexibility. For this reason, those who work over the school year or those who participate in high-level athletics may choose to go online. This allows them to listen to lectures, complete assignments, and study whenever their schedules allow. Along with increased flexibility, the idea of doing coursework from the comfort of one's own home can be extremely appealing to students. Although this is the case, it is very risky. In an article, The Downside of Online Learning, James McWilliams discusses how, in a survey of 452 undergraduates at public universities in the American Midwest, researchers confirmed significantly greater multitasking behavior in online versus face-to-face courses. We've all experienced it. Sitting at a desk, trying to get an assignment done, but finding ourselves getting a snack or checking our phone every 5 minutes. At this rate, a 30-minute assignment turns into 2 hours. Always having the temptation of distractions can lead to extreme procrastination, and missing assignments start to pile up. With traditional schooling, there is a sense of discipline, where students are forced to sit in a classroom setting for a certain period of time without such distractions. Also, attending classes ensures the teachers are checking up on you and your progress in the class. This is beneficial to students who aren't naturally motivated and provides them with extra support. Another one of the biggest issues with an online education is academic integrity. In both traditional and online schooling systems, cheating remains as one of the major issues when measuring retained information. Although the problem resides within both systems, there is a big difference in their abilities to prevent it. In traditional schoolings, tests are proctored by teachers. They are able to walk around, monitor the room, while students engage in paper-based exams. It is a lot harder to figure out ways to cheat on paper exams, and the risk of getting caught is much greater. On the other hand, in online learning, it's as simple as switching tabs and looking up the exact question presented in front of you. In a Washington Post article, Derek Noonan found that 93% of instructors think students are more likely to cheat online than in person. In another survey given to the same group of instructors, only a third said they were using some type of proctor to prevent it. Whether our professors have claimed they'll know if we cheat online or not, we all know how unlikely it is that our computers are being monitored while we take an exam. I'm sure most of you are sitting right here right now noting all the times you've cheated on an exam this year. Knowing the resources to get good grades are provided in the simple tap of our keyboard, having the motivation to actually do the work and study is minimal. Having constant, easy access to sites that hand out answers for nearly any class, students aren't gaining the knowledge they need to progress academically. Always relying on these sites can lead to extreme procrastination and poor performance in jobs, which could lead to getting fired. In traditional schooling, in-class work counteracts this problem. Students have to solve problems using their own knowledge, and they can get immediate help from a teacher if necessary. Another issue commonly discussed is whether or not online schooling can provide social skills needed to be successful in the future. In online schooling, it is very difficult to mimic the face-to-face interactions that traditional schooling allows for. With an increasingly technological world that thrives on digital communication, it may not seem as necessary to build face-to-face communication skills. Although a lot of jobs are located in an office setting where work is done on a computer, the majority of teenagers and young adults will have a job that requires interacting with customers. It is also necessary to communicate and get along with other members of your work team. First, before having a job, students need to build an adequate resume and maintain basic interview skills. When it comes to interviews, studies have shown that about 80% of employers look for communication skills. If these skills aren't being built from a young age, it will be hard to compensate for them in the future. Having group discussions to improve thinking, learning, listening, and speaking skills is a big part of traditional schooling. This is an effective tool for problem solving, decision making, and learning to confidently share ideas. This directly correlates to being able to work as a team member or with clients and leads to effective job outcomes. Also, traditional schooling offers extracurriculars that increase interactive and leadership skills. Such activities are ASB or student body representatives, academic clubs, volunteering, tutoring, and much more. These organizations look good on resumes and help to gain job-related skills. With online schooling, there aren't opportunities to join clubs. There isn't even the opportunity to talk to your friends in the hallway or at lunch. Missing out on these social interactions can cause a sense of social isolation and have a negative effect on an individual mentally. As the technological world is growing, online schooling is becoming increasingly popular. A lot of time has been spent trying to promote online schooling as an effective route for one's education, but the facts remain that it simply can't provide some crucial aspects. Schooling is a major part of one's life and sets us up for our entire futures. Online schooling doesn't provide an adequate learning environment, which can dramatically affect one when trying to pursue a future job. Traditional schooling is absolutely fundamental to gaining skills needed to survive in the real world. Thank you.